The Welfare Reform Act means that the government is going to cap the total amount of benefits that a single person or family is entitled to. In April 2013, when the benefit cap comes into effect, the most you could receive is £500 a week as a family, or £350 a week if you live alone. This cap is based on the national average earnings for a working household in the UK and not figures set by Nottingham City Homes. The cap is targeted at out-of-work families regardless of their ability to work, and if you have a large family or live in an expensive area, you are more likely to be affected. There are some exclusions, such as people on disability allowance, so do check with your benefits office. The Department for Work and Pensions estimates that affected households will lose an average of £83 a week, nearly £4,500 a year, with 17% of those affected losing more than £150 a week. Here are the benefits which will be included in the cap: carers allowance, contribution-based employment and support allowance, child benefit, contribution-based job seekers allowance, maternity allowance, widowed allowances and widow's pension, bereavement allowance, guardian's allowance. All of your means-tested benefits, including housing benefit, income support, tax credits and job seekers allowance, will soon all be paid directly to you in a single monthly payment called the Universal Credit. This means you will need a bank account, if you don't already have one, to start planning and budgeting your outgoings, and set up direct debits for things such as your housing, rent and bills. It is important to remember paying the rent to your landlord should be a priority, as failure to do so could result in eviction. Pensioners and some vulnerable people will continue to see their housing costs paid straight to their landlord. If the government says your household has more bedrooms than you need, then you will lose some of your housing benefit. If you have just one spare room, you will lose around £12 a week. If you have 2 or more spare rooms, then you will lose around £22 a week. This only applies to tenants of working age, and there are other factors to be aware of too. For example, if you or your partner is registered as disabled and is a non-resident overnight carer, you are allowed an extra room. Children under the age of 16 who are of the same sex are expected to share rooms, and children under the age of 10, regardless of gender, are also expected to share a room. We'll help you decide on what you need to do, including supporting you if you want to downsize. That will then free up badly needed family-sized homes for other residents. If you are worried or concerned about the Welfare Reform Act and how it will affect you, get in touch with us now.